Alright, so we're finally getting into it. Welfare Pickles versus Lib. Lib.
What can be said about this matchup? Bayo bust.
I mean, Mario pretty busted as well. Let's not get crazy here. So again, we sort of mentioned this earlier when we had Lib versus Nox in the mirror match. But Lib tends to play a pretty aggressive Bayonetta. She's also not very privy to Witch Time. It's pretty actually really hesitant to ever throw it out. So
you feel so? I feel like he has such situations where like I'm gonna do it here regardless. You know, but like outside those situations, he won't go for it.
He can lock into it sometimes, but I mean, so far I haven't seen him launch it out once in any of the sets that he's played today. So we'll see if that changes. Otherwise, I have a feeling that Welfare can feel free to sort of just jump in and press buttons. Of course, you can't rail too hard. I mean, up the out of shield on Bayo.
It's still Bayo.
A little too good. A little good for him. So.
It's alright.
He was getting caught out. That was actually a really good grab.
That was amazing. I think he power shielded that.
Yeah, he did. Ooh, that was a smart use. That was a smart use to reposition. Sort of an underutilized aspect of Witch Time. Kind of understandably, because people don't want to spam it since that hurts the timer on it.
Ooh.
But using Witch Time as a bit of a reposition, since it does move you backwards.
It basically makes it so she never has a disadvantage, in a sense, you know.
In a sense.
It's one of those counters that you don't want to get. You don't want to hit.
Right. It's like Shulk. I mean, it's the one thing you gotta worry about with Shulk. You don't want to trigger.
Never compare Bayo to Shulk. I was thinking more like Corn.
I mean, Corn's counter is still really good, but it's not release Corn's counter.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That joint killed at 0.
You want your top 5 character back? Understandable.
Absolutely. But anyway, we still got it going on.
Pickles over slightly.
So classic Mario maneuver is back air. Neutral. Damn safe option. Ooh, not dead.
You never know.
It's a little early for it still. He wasn't that close to the last set. But and also Mario, surprisingly heavy. He's not
midweight,
a mid.
isn't he?
He's on the upper end of midweight.
Who's the exact middle? Do you know?
I mean, I know in Brawl it was Ness. I don't know if it still is. I sort of assume it is, but I don't know for sure.
I have to break out the Kuragane app.
There you go. Oh, there's the Witch Time, actually.
Where is it taking?
Gonna take the first set.
That's a wrap.
That was game 1. That was the first game, not the first set.
Unless you're saying that's indicative of the entire set as a whole.
No, I would never call out that hard.
That's why you comment.
I'm not a gambling man. I'm a man who makes poor monetary decisions.
So I feel like Pickles, there's a pretty good chance he's gonna go.
Who will Starry tonight?
Oh, he's gonna stick it out.
Maybe
he's filling it out. I mean, it's a set of 5.
He's running back Smash Bros. He knows he has to win on the stage at least once if he wants to win the set.
Part of the power up.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's
just you know, like.
So yeah, that was actually a really good flood count, so straight into a full hop fireball. That was seamless. All right, so rapid jab putting in nearly 24%. Well, exactly 24%. Pretty damn good move. Bayonettas don't tend to use it terribly often because some of her other punishes are stronger. But I mean, rapid jab, not bad. Not bad.
By no means, move, you roll. He knows he's going to kill.
So he gets actually called out. Does a pretty good job of going low. Punish. Oh, Smashville platform kind of hurting it a little bit. Okay, so he actually, I saw that fadeaway air dodge. I think he was calling out a faster side B from Liberation than he actually provided. Ooh, that was
dropping his combo.
I don't know what the deal is.
He's playing impatient too. He just needs to. I think he needs to sit back and go some fireballs, think about it, you know.
Yeah, just slow it down. Slow it down.
There's no rush, you know. This probably isn't going.
Set of 5. Okay, that was good. Double back air.
That was really good. Don't.
Ooh, call out.
Very good by Welfare
Pickles. Kill. Mario forward smash, always a sneaky option. I mean, people rally on about how good up smash is, but
they're both pretty good.
You can't discount forward smash,
especially tipper forward smash. That joint is plus.
God, especially. Okay, that was actually immaculate spacing to manage to get back straight to ledge, so he can avoid all of the ending landing ride he would have been stuck with otherwise.
That was a mixing situation right there, because you got a back air after the first side beat, or you side beat back to ledge.
Right.
But if he reads it, then you get punished. Either way.
Exactly.
But it's one of those 50-50s where it's kind of always in Bayo's favor, because like, what are you going to eat? An up smash?
Okay, so I actually like that option. Pickles was stuck on the ledge as it was returning to Smashville, so he's in a bad position.
Yeah.
He does 2 full hop fireballs down towards Lib, and then does flood, knowing that Lib was chomping at the bit to get there. So we managed to give him some safety back into neutral.
For sure.
So retreating back to the platform. Bayonetta obviously... Oh. base knockback down air is so crazy.
It's a combo breaker. It's so fast.
It's so good. That's good spacing. Something that Libs likes a lot as Bayonetta, as a neutral tool, is the space snares. It's really hard for most characters to deal with. Not super rewarding, but I mean, if it's a safe neutral poke, why not?
It's just you're shooting bullets too, so if they try to run away, they take damage.
Right.
If they shield, then you get a mix-up on shield.
Again, it's not, but it puts the onus of approaching on the other person. So I mean, why not exploit it? It's the old Street Fighter Fireball strategy.
Exactly.
You know? Camp it out.
And the thing is, like, even though Mario has a huge percent lead, he can't force you to approach him. She just does that.
Okay, good read on that. And
That's a wrap.
and the up smash is going to power through downward afterburner kick.
Can anybody stop this fighting machine?
Oh, you lost the... I don't want to play him either. Oh, he's on my side. God, I have to play into his?
It's just Lil Mac.
Who will our star be tonight?
Lil Mac.
I don't want to play either one of those people. Give me a bye, bro.
What's wrong with Lil Mac?
Who will our
I love
star be
Lil.
tonight?
I feel bad when I play Tyler. I just camp those platforms. I ain't approaching that man.
What do you mean you don't want to approach your Lil Mac? That's not a bad idea, right? Right?
Maybe if you're DDD.
Ladies and
As you can see, he forced him to flash by going Battlefield. Ain't no Mario's playing Bayo.
So again, we see full hop down air as a usual option. It's a little bit better of an option for facing tall characters like Bayonetta, since it can activate a little sooner, but it's still not something that you should overly rely on.
Are we referring to Fox?
Yeah, referring to Fox. So.
I like it auto cancels, you know?
Yeah,
Fox has pretty good grounded options.
Ouch. So actually, that was actually a really good conversion right there. Max space dash attack into forward tilt. Good. His spacing on dash attack is pretty damn immaculate so far. You don't usually see dash attacks all that well spaced on most characters.
That was sick.
Okay, getting caught out with forward air. Okay, he's doing a much better job of controlling the pace of neutral now that he's got Fox out. Oh, but he's
That's a
gonna get
mix-up
called
right
out.
there. It's 50-50. And that was a fine risk for him, you know? It would have killed if it went.
So I halfway think that Lib wasn't expecting that forward air to actually hit, since he backed off and wasn't ready to follow it up with a buffered option.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough, because that was basically max range. But still, that was clever use of following it up anyway.
For sure, yeah. I think Justice Fox is really winning this matchup because he's all about non-committal pressure. You know, he's never gonna push a button per se. He's just moving around his field.
Yeah, and that's something that these super high mobility characters like Fox are going to need to make excellent use out of, is less reliance on shield and more just using their movement as a means of avoiding bit of a bold call out going for a forward smash, but he ain't going to die to it yet.
It would have killed.
And there we go, falling air into up smash is going to take the first stop.
That's bread and butter right there, you know?
Classic Fox stuff. Getting caught out with that back air. A little late on the bullet climax. I know he wanted for the charge,
It
but
kind of has like startup too, you know? It's not down. Right there, you normally want to up throw.
Okay. So interestingly, we're starting to see the witch times come out from
I've been telling you, dude.
He was saving them for these later matchups in bracket. Interesting to see.
I think he, you know, it's like a flowchart thing where you don't use them until someone first forces X option, you know? So if they don't force you off just doing the nairs, then I use them, you know?
I hear you.
Ooh, that was a really good way.
Ooh! Okay, he's just all over this right now. Maybe he needs to find some way to reset the situation. He does just that.
Ooh, up tilt.
Okay, that was actually really smart for him to not hold down on heel slide. That's something that he's actually kind of usually bad at historically, is sort of railroading into holding it down when heel slides, but that was a very smart awareness that the shield was being held.
For sure, yeah.
Okay, calling out. That was a very interesting hitbox interaction.
That was
Just
some
like
amazing
sideways.
Ooh, this is a bad, not bad, it's a weird situation.
Catches it? Oh,
That was one of those situations that makes or breaks the set, you know?
exactly. I mean, Liv didn't have a whole lot of other options to try and stall out that.
It was just a guessing game, you know? Like, if he read up tilt and got the worst time, then he would have won that game, you know? There's a lot of situations like that.
He had to do something, because if he just landed
Who
straight
will
from
our
you,
star be tonight?
he had to pop the witch time somewhere.
Running it back.
Running it back. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
Ladies
I
and
don't know
gentlemen, it's
why. I guess maybe the
I mean, it
force him
wasn't.
off.
The battlefield aspects of this stage weren't really the problem in that last matchup. So, I mean, maybe he feels he can still do it. I mean, most of the problems were just the neutral interactions. but still, I mean, if you have the chance to take Fox away from his best stage, why not do it?
Exactly. You know, at least force him to town or FD or something.
What I would have really liked, if, assuming it wasn't banned, would be to take him to Lilat. Lilat, amazingly good Bayonetta stage, but I don't think Lib's terribly comfortable there either, so it might be more of a comfort pick than anything.
Drake, it's best of 5! You know, for sure, like...
Okay, spacing out. Actually surprised he managed to time that correctly and get the punish on the short hop back air.
Ooh, you see that movement right there?
That was a little errant on the witch time. He got baited into that pretty hard. Good catch.
Ooh, good shine. Shine's always a weird option because it stalls you in the shine, you know? So like you're
Exactly.
forced
So on the one hand, it can throw off people who tend to railroad their edge guard attempts too much, but on the other hand,
interesting trade.
okay, you know,
I don't think it was a bad trade.
sometimes it's worth it. Those sacrifice plays, if you're feeling momentum slip away from you, that can be just the thing you need to rail your opponent.
I'd rather play Fox on last stock than on, you know, having him have a lead.
Exactly. Anytime you can have to reset back to even with Fox is typically a good thing.
See right now with him taking the lead.
There he is.
70% they're left.
That was really good awareness to know to go for the back air instead of trying for the up air.
For sure.
Managed to get out, and again, good awareness to go for the neutral air instead. Recognizing that Pickles is SDIing down on most of these, which is pretty close to optimal. I think down and away is technically more optimal, but I'm not positive on that.
For just SDI in general?
As a fastball.
Oh yeah, you just want to go down and out.
I think fastball is need to
That's
game
a wrap.
5. Ooh, that was a good call out with the back air.
That's pretty safe. That's all.
It's something that Bayonetta has. I mean,
It's pretty safe.
once Bayonetta's opponent gets past about 100 or so, it's pretty much her only kill option at that point.
For
It's
sure.
either a witch time, an edge
will
guard
lost
with nair,
Darby tonight?
Down to it up there.
yeah. I mean, that's about it. Otherwise, it tends to get railroaded into back air.
But back is pretty safe.
Back air is super safe, so it's hard for most characters to get through that anyway, even though they know it's coming.
For sure, yeah. Like, what do you have to call it out for nothing?
Okay, so we actually have a reset back to Smashville, and going back to Mario as well.
Makes sense. Yeah, he doesn't like Smashville as Fox. I personally don't agree with that opinion, but I get it. He likes Lilat, I don't. Huh? I am
Yeah, something I actually saw quite well there that I liked is
yeah.
but falling up air as either Mario or Doc, sort of an underappreciated option. It has a bigger horizontal hitbox than a lot of people tend to realize.
And his combo potential is insane, at least for Mario. Can you up throw or up air, fair spike, backward, up air. A lot of options. Familiar with those, Kobe?
Ooh, that was actually good. That was good spacing on the down tilt. Not an often seen move for Mario, but you know, not bad option.
It's a good setup move, you know, it pops him up. It's
Yeah.
like,
He didn't get anything off of it, but it applied pressure. It was a safe poke.
it put Lips in disadvantage, so you can't do that.
Right. Okay, you went for it there.
That's relatively safe.
That was a good call out for weight. Okay, trying to trade with Witch Twist through the stage with down tilt, that's not going to work.
No.
Witch Twist, too disjointed.
I think this is a very momentum-based player matchup, so now that Pickles has the first stock, I feel like it's going to be very hard.
That is going to be hard, but then again, if any character is going to be able to just bring it back at the drop of a dime, it's probably going to be Bayonetta.
Probably.
But he's going to have to be careful. Mario's racking up that rage.
I don't know, though, because like, Mario's all about those grabs, and what if they struggle with kind of grabs, you know?
Okay, he's getting started here. I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to chain this into Rage up B.
I could see it happening. That's more of an RGS combo, but I could definitely see Pickles doing that too.
I mean, Pickles is not shy with using his up Bs, so we'll see. Definitely went for it. Got the multi-hit, which isn't what he needs, but
I think that was purely just a combo up, not a finisher.
yeah. Either way, it's a safe damage. Ooh, good call out. And it does kill. That was super late.
We have a last stock game with Bayo with Rage.
We do, but I mean, double-edged sword, that means she's that much closer to death. Mario definitely has those lethal options.
Interesting option by Pickles right there.
Yeah, I can see what he was going for, but it's a little too late. Bayonetta's a little too floaty. Hey, you see Libya playing a really careful neutral now. He knows he no longer has the option to jump in because of the threat of up smash. Now he has to play a much more grounded neutral.
He does have the threat of Witch Timer, so if he wants to make that bold of a play.
But oh, that is a bold risk to assume you're going to time that correctly. Dude, this is a problem.
Was that top 8?
That's a wrap.
All right, that's going to be the set.
Tyler versus.
That was a good set of 5.
That was a good set. So do I play Drake now? Drake, get over here.